Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Um, my name is Mondo, and I'm gonna be asking the question: is it too late to sell beats in 2023? Um, I've been a producer, musician for 20 years now, 21 years. I've started making music around the age of 12. Um, 13 years old. I am currently 34 years old, and you know, I started thinking again if I should attempt a second attempt. This would be a second attempt to sell beats in 2023. So let me kind of explain to you guys a little bit how it kind of started for me. Um, I found out about making beats back in 2014 um, through some of the community people like Kyle Beats, DJ Payne, stuff like that. Back in the day, like John Fulford, shout out to him. I know I haven't seen any of his video. Like, when I'm talking about, I dove deep into this community, or back in the day, 2014, to 20 like 17 era. I was going ham, not only with like making beats, with my own projects as well. Finding out what is the artist side, what is publishing, how you get paid, like ASCAP, BMI, CSAC, how sync licensing works, how publishing works, how royalties work, how pretty much I was sucked up in this thing. I was going to like conferences, NAM. I went to like meetups all around LA. I stay in Los Angeles. I was going to meetups all in LA, rap battles, ciphers, doing everything. Going to conferences where they show you how to get placements. I got sucked up in this thing like SoundClick. Like it's the good thing, like how to register your music and stuff like that. And things like that is good, but like kind of getting up psyched up in music libraries and submitting your music, and you know paying to submit your music, things like that. Not just as a more as of a producer type thing instead of as an artist, because during the artist phase, like of my hobby or whatever you want to call it, I mean, again, I've been making music for since the age of 12 or 13 years old. I played tons of shows here in Los Angeles, show like concerts and backyard shows, mostly backyard shows, like underground shows, like punk, ska, reggae, shows, like a lot of metal shows, like things like that, like hip hop shows, like um, different types of things like that. I played venues, the Whiskey, the Key Club, like like it doesn't like all that stuff is different from trying to produce or trying to get placements and stuff like that. But it's kind of the same concept, and I learned a lot. And I guess I didn't realize this before, but the music like industry is like the evil side. Like figuring out how to get paid and like wondering if you will ever get a placement, or just plain like you suck, like you don't know, like but I was recently thinking, maybe I'm looking for a second source of income, and instead of trying to get a second job, or doing something that I know I'm gonna hate, um, part time, right? Like, because this is a second job or something like that. I was thinking maybe I could try selling beats again. Kind of was even wondering if it's gonna be worth it. You know, um, I have improved a lot in my producer skills in the past 8 years or 9 years since I've started trying to produce music. I've always fucked around with recording, trying to improve the sound quality, like engineering type stuff. Um, and I think I've have improved significantly, but you guys tell me what's gonna be. So I just pretty much gonna be um, a different type of I would say channel. Like I really don't like shoving shit down people's throats, bro. Like I hate salespeople to begin with, and I know when it comes to like beat making and stuff like that, that's one of the things that kind of discouraged me because it's like you're submitting your music, you're just shoving it in people's face, trying to like force them to buy, and I really fucking hate that shit, like to begin with. Like, so, if you guys think my music's hard, cool. You guys fuck with me, cool. If you guys don't, it's all cool. Like, I don't really care. Like, again, this is uh, like, even throughout, like, nothing's gonna stop me from making music. I figured I'm gonna be making music the rest of my life. I just dropped a new song. Like, I've been dropping songs like the past 2 3 years, like 4 or 5 years. It hasn't stopped me from making music and dropping music. It's just discouraged me from kind of selling my music, or wanting to like shove people or force people. Because if your music's good, people are gonna come. I don't play shows as often. Like, I don't play shows at all anymore. I haven't played a show in probably 2 years or a year and a half or something like that. But it hasn't been that consistently for the past 3 years because I kind of stepped back, and I figured out like music production. I got sucked into all that stuff like the past 7 years. So, but I still played, on average, what, 50 shows a year for like a lot. Like, I can't even remember. It's probably been more than 50 shows a year, but like, you know, the past, I would say, five, no, the past 4 years probably been like an average of 10 shows a year. Before that's been 50 to over 50 a year. But, it's different. Like, we don't, there's a super underground scene here in LA. We just make music because we love it, bro. And then that's pretty much why I'm making music, right? It's not to impress anybody. To like, if you fuck with me, bro, I really like find that as an honor. Like, it's different. And then like, getting into the whole loop thing and stuff like that. I'm not really gonna try to use as many loops. I only fuck with shit from. I use Studio One Professional. So Studio One, I only buy stuff and loops from the website and manufacturers. So whatever they make alone, I don't go to like third party stuff. If I do fuck with loops, but again, I'm a musician and I really like making like different sounds. Sometimes I'll just make a sound on the guitar or a melody, and then I'll transfer that into like a piano or a synth or something like that to switch it up and things like that. Kind of like, because I'm more comfortable, like, just it's easier for me to make stuff on guitar or on a bass than kind of melody stuff, or on the piano, but I could convert it very well. So I don't know. I just want to share you with you guys. Um, like, the first time, like, it has helped me. So I don't want to discourage anybody from selling beats and stuff like that, but something that it did do the first time was, it helped me professionally in my career outside of music. So, you know, by wanting to learn how to sell beats, I had to learn how to make a website, right? So I started developing websites like 8 9 years ago, right? And I started like learning how to make websites like WordPress, shit like that, Shopify, like how to market, what does it mean, like pretty much all the sales kind of tactics that they show you here on YouTube with other YouTubers is always going to be applied at a different business or any type of business, pretty much, like, because it's sales and marketing type stuff. So, learning those skills really kind of help you, right? I also learned how to like make videos, program, edit software, like shit like that. Like, so it's good. I'm not saying it's bad, because with learning, or with trying to sell beats, or with learning how to develop my music, I've made websites and learned a whole other type of thing that I could apply to other things other than just music, and which I have like made websites for people and have clients, website clients and shit like that, which is cool. Even in my current job right now, I help out the designer with updating websites and stuff like that needs to be done, which I figured that was a really good skill that came out of trying to figure out how to produce beats, right? Or you can make websites for other people, or make websites for producers, or for rappers, or artists, or things like that. It doesn't matter, like, but something that really kind of like, so with learning how to make websites, something really dissuaded me, because I like back in the day, I started a old magazine type hip hop website where I would just like try to get as many contacts, right? Because it's all about networking, and things like that. But something I really noticed in the music is that people want to use you for everything you got, like, and without paying any value towards it, so that was something that was like super discouraged me. Kind of one of the reasons I stopped trying to sell music. And I really deleted all my social media, my rapper one, my music one. I haven't been on social media for probably like 6-7 years now. And I've always discouraged, like I was always discouraged to be like on social media, even though I know I kind of will be good if I really put in effort and shit like that. Like, but because I've been trying for so long, right? It's just like so many failed projects, and like since I was like super young, right? But like, it's very discouraging to see the bad side of shit. So, reason why now, with Provoke Beats, like I had to think about rebranding, right? Rebranding my old brand and shit like that. But now, um, I'm gonna just kind of like give my music away for free for people who want to use it for profit for YouTube and SoundCloud only. Because generally, I just want to help people improve as a musician, as a lyricist, as to own your skills and shit like that. So, um, you know, that's gonna be kind of the way I'm gonna be playing it out. I'm gonna be dropping a lot of beats. I have a ton of beats in my hard drive that I'm just gonna be going through and revising and mixing and mastering, because I do like my shit to sound good. I need that car feel, right? So if I make a beat or something like that, I'm gonna try to do like mix and master it to the best of my abilities. Do a car test, right? And if it's bumping in my car, then I know it's gonna be good to give to all you guys, right? Um, of course, I still have like leases and stuff like that. If you guys fuck with that, but just, and then there's no tags. So something I always found annoying was tags on beats and shit like that. So yeah, so that's pretty much gonna be it for this video. Is it still worth it to make beats in 2023, 2024? I'm literally gonna find out, and if I don't sell any beats, that means my shit is trash still. I need to improve more, or maybe I used to need to use more loops to make it sound good. so so we'll figure it out. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you guys fuck with me. I don't know how consistent I'm gonna be. Like I'm a straight up shooter, bro. I work a lot, and like I put a lot of effort into my beats. I'm not a 15-minute beat guy. Sometimes that's rare, but I usually take an hour to 2 hours per beat, plus an hour mixing and an hour mastering. So I probably take 4 hours per beat. So I'm not gonna be like I'm a fucking genius making music and shit like that. So I don't know what else really to say, but thank you guys for watching. Peace out and subscribe if you guys fuck with me. If not, have a good one. Peace out.